From Smucker. We're using TraceGains to manage our cross-functional teams and to help us enable collaboration. We have a cross-functional process with R&D, purchasing, our supply quality team, and our co-pack QA team. So we needed a way to document and track the status of new supplier and item supplied approvals. We do that in TraceGains through workflows that notify if there are changes within that process. And it makes it easy for us, the status of those approvals and how they impact our projects. They're able to go in and see, is it waiting for R&D approval? Are we waiting on the supplier to provide documents? Or are we doing some tests that require us to take a little bit more time to get that approval completed?
My name is Megan Keene. I'm the Ingredient Quality Associate Manager for Lassonde. We're a private label and branded beverage manufacturer with our home base out of Canada. We manage cross-divisionally and cross-department within TraceGains. We've recently transitioned into the spec management module, and it's allowed for more consistency and visibility in our ingredient specs across our divisions. We have a dashboard, for example, lead. We're able to see how we have that information set on our specs across different items. We've created specific dashboards for our purchasing team to show ingredients that are approved for purchase. They have access to the supplier scorecards that gives them the easy reporting for our problem suppliers. Also, using this tool has led to increased communication between our QA and purchasing groups to help get a better streamlined process. They're looking more and more in TraceGains first before they purchase things to make sure everything's approved. And the visibility of documents within TraceGains has been a real asset to our regulatory team to help them with audits and to make it easier for them to find documents they may need. During new product development, R&D has been using TraceGains to access supplier ingredient documentation. Once our customers approve a new item, we start getting all of the ingredient documentation and set up the supplier. Having this information in the system for them is making it a lot easier.
We're a small vitamin and supplement company. We're a B corporation, so we cultivate a community of transparent suppliers. We're really obsessed with quality. We source ingredients from all over the world and have a very complex systems of raw materials.
In the beginning, our sourcing team responded to the pandemic early and quickly, leaving our team with many new ingredients to approve. We actually tripled the number of ingredients between March and July. And it's not just approving any ingredients, though, because they have to fit specific criteria for different departments. For example, R&D was looking for ingredients with tight physical and analytical tolerances based on the sort of materials that would make a good tablet. And our business, but on the other hand, regulatory needed ingredients to meet preconceived label claims. We also have 4 different third-party organizations requiring specific paperwork that we have to track during the approval process. And it's really easy to lose track of which organizations have already reviewed a new ingredient or not. Before, our different organizations would each have their own storage place for documents. No one organization had access to everything. It was very difficult to slog through, which made finding the information regulatory and R&D wanted a challenge. Additionally, it was sometimes a struggle to receive updated forms in a timely fashion. Working with TraceGains, we were able to streamline the information considerably. It's what we call the single source of truth. So now our teams all have the same most up-to-date document, all with equal access. The use of TraceGains standardized forms is helping reduce the overall data that we need to re-review, but it's also putting our most critical information in one location. We're able to keep everyone in the loop at once, whether it's someone from quality or regulatory or R&D.